What is Engineering by Harissa Bizo, Engineering Architecture 1, Joliet Central High School. I know we all have that question. What is an engineer? An engineer is someone who designs, invents, and maintains and analyzes a variety of machines. Engineers are part scientists, part inventors, part architects, and part artists, and part mathematicians as well. Engineers use science and math and apply it to real-world problems. Engineers have designed and created things like roller coasters, space shuttles, playground equipment, toys, special effects for movies, new foods, and artificial body parts. There are many types of engineering. Here are just a few. Transportation engineering work with transportation systems. They design and plan construction of roads, subway systems, and airports. Petroleum engineering is where engineers extract oil and gas from below Earth's surface. Automotive engineers work with vehicles. Engineers resolve and determine the cause of mechanical failures, estimating costs for certain types of cars as well. Materials engineering studies the properties of metals and plastics and ceramics. Marine engineering designs, builds, and maintains ships. They work with aircraft carriers to submarines, from sailboats to tankers. Airspace engineering develops and tests different airspace equipment and products. They design spacecraft, aircraft, satellites, and missiles. Some good qualities for an engineer is to be focused and attentive to each and every project. Being a problem solver is important in engineering because a problem can come up at any given time, and you should be able to come up with solutions to impossible tasks. Communication skills and being a team player are very important qualities. As an engineer, you work with many people and you learn to adapt to people's ideas. You should also be able to communicate your ideas to others as well. Being practical, resourceful, curious, ethical, and having STEM skills is important for being an engineer. The average salary for an engineer is $85,720. Salaries do vary on the type of engineering. Automotive engineers have an annual salary of $79,900. On the other hand, petroleum engineers have a salary of $130,580. Transportation engineers have an annual salary of $55,867 to $66,407. While aerospace engineers have a salary of $122,770 and materials engineers have a salary of $98,300, and a marine engineer has a salary of $93,370. Becoming an engineer is not all that easy. You will need a bachelor's degree in engineering, and if you wish to advance in a certain field, you may be required to have a master's degree as well. You will need to take the Fundamentals of Engineering exam, one of two tests required to gain a license as a professional engineer. After this exam, you are now known as an engineer in training or an intern. You will then need to gain experience. You need to have at least 4 years of experience before being able to obtain your license. You can work under a professional engineer or seek an entry-level position or internship. Once all requirements are met, you are now able to take the state test that will give you the license and the title Professional Engineer. On average, an engineer's typical work hours are about 44 to 47 hours a week, which is about a 9-hour day. An engineer work hours really depend on the type of projects they work on, the type of engineering as well. They could work overtime working towards a deadline as well. An automotive engineer works about 40 to 50 hours. Transportation and materials and an aerospace engineer work about 40 hours. Compared to a petroleum engineering, they can work up to 45 to 50 hours or more. An engineer's day consists of creating and planning new ideas and solving problems. They test the quality of products and monitor the progress of projects. Engineers work with many different people. They work with design teams, engineering teams, architects, computer scientists, and many other departments when working on projects. Typically, an engineer is seen working in office buildings, but they can also work in laboratories, industrial plants, construction sites, and oil and gas exploration and production sites. Here are my resources. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.